2020 is almost in the books, and today I want to talk to you about the art of reaching goals. In this podcast, I will tell you about the hierarchy between objective, strategy, and data. Many times, I hear people who tend to mistake tasks with goals or overthink the strategy that lacks a clear target or start gathering data before knowing what they want to get to. Start by defining your objectives. So what is an objective? Simply speaking, an objective is something we plan to achieve. For instance, by the end of 2021, we might want to jump from being number 3 to being number 1 manufacturer of baby phones in Spain. That is an objective. But let's forget about business for a moment. It's Christmas time and I don't want to bore you with work. So I'm going to jump to the world of sports and use my personal experience to tell you about the art of reaching objectives. First, I want you to take a moment and think about your personal sports objective for the next year. What do you want to achieve? Is it to set a new personal best time at 10K running, or losing those extra 2 kilos worn during lockdown, or maybe picking a new outdoor activity after too much time spent inside in 2020? Do you have it? In my case, I want to take part and finish a cycling race that crosses the Pyrenees in 1 week. That is my objective. Interestingly enough, this objective is SMART. So SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. And that is valid for all objectives, sports included. My objective is specific. There is a very clear route, a given event, no doubt there. It's measurable. Every kilometer I will ride will take me closer to the goal, to reaching the Atlantic. It's achievable. Actually, I already did it a year ago, although it was from France and with more stops, supported, bit of a different story. It's relevant. Cycling is my passion, and reaching that goal is of high personal motivation for me. It has been for many years. And finally, it's time-based. The race starts in 6 months, on the 26th of June, to be precise, and that is my time limit to be ready. To get me there, I started to set up a training plan that includes all sorts of different exercises, sessions, time in the gym, maybe a coach. That is my strategy. That is the plan I will follow to reach my objective. Finally, to assist me on achieving it, I can count on tools, and more specifically on data. For instance, these sensors, that is a heart rate monitor, for example. With this one, I can measure the cadence, power on the bike. All of these gadgets help me to gather data as I train. I analyze these data after each training to track my progression using different KPIs. And in real time, during my training, thanks to this kind of computers, hobby cyclists might know about these. And this is basically my dashboard, in essence, when I'm on the bike. And by the time I am on the starting line in June, all of these tools are going to be with me. They'll help me at the most crucial time of the event to make sure I'm on track with my strategy and help me reach my goal. That is the hierarchy we mentioned earlier. Objective, strategy, data. Too often, we speak about data and analytics, but we forget about the big picture. As a hobby cyclist or in business, we start by setting the objective, defining what we want to achieve. Do this first. Then you set your strategy. What is your game plan? What's the playbook? How are you going to achieve that goal? What are the steps in between? And finally, you start gathering the data that will help you track your progress and assist you in taking better decisions. Meanwhile, you're on track to reach that objective. So the hierarchy is pretty clear. Objective, strategy, data. Do this exercise for your personal sports objective first. It's probably more fun. And I guarantee you'll join the logic to it. If you don't, send me a message, we'll do it together. And then apply this philosophy to your business, to your work. I'm sure it'll help you a lot. It does for me, at least. And will help you get you to great conclusions. With that, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you in 2021.